Hello everybody and welcome to the Cheryl Technology Channel. My name is Chris, and in this video we're going to be talking about fiber optic networks. More specifically, what they are and why they're so awesome. And I pray that y'all like this. Like, comment, subscribe if you so desire. And if it's your first time here, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my channel, the Cheryl Technology Channel. And let's just get right into this. Now, a brief overview of fiber. What is fiber? Thin flexible fibers flexible fibers. Oh my good Lord. With a glass core through which light signals can be sent with very little loss of strength. So that's basically, and you notice it says high-speed fiber optic broadband. Their definition of broadband is like 25 meg. That's not fast. Fast is 500, a gig, that's fast. So in this video, that's the definition of broadband. And what it does is it transmits light through this glass core from one end to the other. So you're sending your data across a spectrum of light. Now there's two different modes. There's single mode and multi-mode. Single mode can transmit one spectrum of light. Multi-mode can send multi-spectrums of light. Now you may be asking yourself, what does that matter? Well, it matters because in a multi-mode fiber, you can send multiple things across it because it can do multiple modes or spectrums of light. If you ever walk down the street of your city, now in my city we have blocks. So in here in Fort Morgan where I live, we have blocks of fiber optic cables. So you can walk down the street and look down and see a fiber optic vault, and it'll literally say fiber optic vault right here. And so basically what happens is if you think about it, it's sort of like a system of cables where each house runs to an alley. So if you ever go to the end of your block, at the end of the alley, there's a little fiber optic vault. There's a reason for that. That's how they get all of them back to the ISP office, which each fiber is individually going back. So your connection to your house is directly to the ISP, which is kind of cool, and it reduces latency in a huge way. Here, let's just run a speed test. I'll show you. I always go to the Optic that isn't affected by that. A fiber optic vault in the ground. It's cool because I remember when they were putting it all in. So we had a company here that came in, and Allo is more of the management piece. The city is actually the one that paid for the fiber install. So we own it. We own the fiber. The city does, which is actually very cool. And I love my city, Fort Morgan, man. I love it here. I'll admit, some stuff is high. Taxes are ridiculous, but most, like our utilities and stuff, are reasonable. But they did this ahead of time, and it was actually a wise decision because they actually decided that they were going to do this because it was better to do this. We needed a fiber infrastructure. So we built the fiber infrastructure, and then the city hired Allo to manage it. Now, Allo charges me, it's a little expensive. I'll admit it. It's expensive. I pay about $72 a month or something like that, but I have 500 meg, but their service is really good, and it never goes down. I mean, I would rather pay a little more and have it be that reliable because I use internet for everything, dude. Like literally, I use it for everything. So for me, now you at home, maybe you're the same way. You need internet that's reliable. You work from home. Let me tell you, having reliable internet is imperative. Now, you can get like wireless providers like T-Mobile and here their service is like 5G all over the place. It's everywhere. It's 5G here. You could use that, but fiber optic's always going to be faster. And in my cell video, if you watch it, it's coming after this one. If you watch it, it's going to tell you the same thing. It's like the reason that fiber optic is so fast is because it's light and there's no interference. There's no resistance. It's just light from this end to that end. That's all it is. And so there's no resistance. And the good thing about that is the latency is a lot lower. The reliability is way better. We've got connections at the place where I work that have never went down. They've never went down just because fiber optic is so reliable, and it rarely goes down. I've seen it go down once, but it was a SFP rather than the fiber. So think about that, dude. It's sort of like you're increasing your reliability. Now, what does that mean for the world as an entire group? That means that fiber will help to secure communications well into the future. fiber optic cable is never going to, I don't think it's ever going to go away, because now it's getting to a reasonable price. I mean, it's getting to where I can go to Fiber Optic Supply out of Denver, which I've ordered stuff from them before, and get a patch cable for like $7-8. That's cheap, dude. LC to LC, that's cheap. And LC to LC is a connector type, in case you're wondering. And so basically what we're doing is they're taking their fiber and they're running it to our house. It's got a media converter that converts it from fiber to Ethernet. And then that Ethernet, a modem is a media converter plus a, what do you call it? It converts the media, but it also does the conversion of the data too, because it has to convert it from fiber to Ethernet. The methods, like the communication protocols too. So that's what fiber optic cable is, and it stretches all around this world. It is. I'm gonna pull up a map here. So here's kind of the United States fiber. This is the long haul fiber optic network cable. Now, you notice how, but this is kind of what it looks like. Here's another one. So these are basically the fibers running all over the friggin' place. It's everywhere. In this video, I hope you found this enjoyable. I love fiber. Fiber is an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. It is necessary for high bandwidth connections. So if you need, because with gaming, you have a lot of download and a lot of upload. So you need both of those to be concurrent. They need to be the same so that your speed can be better, so that your reliability can be better, so that when you shoot somebody on the other side that it doesn't say, oh no, whoops, sorry, you died, which happens anyway, but that's more of a server problem. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to y'all about today. I think fiber optic, I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. It's reliable. It's cheap enough. It's not cheap, but it's cheap enough to where it can be, it's cheap enough to where it's affordable. Like you can replicate it. That's the thing is that you can keep replicating it. It's not cheap though, but it's so reliable that it's kind of worth the money that you pay for it, with the amount of bandwidth you get and the amount of latency being so low. So in this video, that's all I got, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and may the Lord keep each and every one of you and bless you and walk with you every day. And if you have not accepted him as your Lord and Savior, I pray that you do so now. You will not regret it. He is worth it. Everything that I've went through is worth it. And so I pray that y'all would be blessed by this. And until next time, everybody, this is Chris with the Cheryl Technology Channel. Thank you for watching. Peace.